BestGore, the most disturbing website in internet history. The most disturbing website. Let's see what's so disturbing about it.
By 2012, there was already a website that most people on the internet had at least heard about, even if they had never actually visited it themselves. The site was called BestGore. At that time, anyone who watched shock or gore videos usually knew the name because it was easy to find through a simple Google search. When violent videos were taken down from regular websites, many people would go to BestGore instead to watch them there. After some time, BestGore became known as one of the few websites where almost nothing was censored. If a violent or disturbing video started spreading on the internet, it would often end up on BestGore sooner or later.
My thing is who? And it's like, if you've been on the internet like for a while now, you know there's like, even on Twitter, before Twitter became X, Twitter was one of the places like Twitter, Reddit, shit like that. Like those little you don't classify those as regular social medias, but it's like those specific type of social medias where literally the algorithm just simply does not give a like, it doesn't. Depending on the stuff that you interact with, you could see people getting beheaded. You could see people getting shot. You could literally see anything, and it's not blurred out, it's unfiltered, all of that stuff. But my whole thing is just like, these type of people that purposely seek out this content, that seek out these type of videos, like what be on your brain? Like what is on your mental? Why do you want to see like scary movies? Don't do it for you. You know what I'm saying? The movie Saw don't do it for you. You want to see this happening to real people in real life. Like there's no lights, camera, no action. Like you really want to see people get hurt. I don't understand that.
The site built a reputation similar to LiveLeak, where people expected to find real and uncensored footage. In 2012, something happened that brought much more attention to the website. It was no longer just known for shock videos online. The situation became serious enough that the site began appearing in news reports around the world. BestGore started on April 30th, 2008. The website was created by RushMoreRick, a Slovak-Canadian man who was living in Edmonton, Canada at the time. From the beginning, it was clear what kind of content the site was meant to show and what its main purpose would be. The first video posted on the website showed the beheading of American engineer Eugene Armstrong by Al-Qaeda fighters in Iraq. At that time, the video was already being shared online, but many websites kept taking it down. BestGore chose not to remove the video and kept it available without making any changes. From the start, this showed the type of content the site intended to allow and how it planned to operate. BestGore called itself a reality news website. Merrick believed that most mainstream media did not fully show how harsh and violent real life can sometimes be.
Yeah, I wonder why. I wonder why we're not choosing to show fucking war beheadings from Al-Qaeda terrorists. I wonder why. And it's just like, there's so many people that just try to purposely be edgy, or like they try to take this heroic approach. Like, I just want to show the world the real. No, nigga, you just want to traumatize everybody. That's generally what this is. Like, you've seen something where you were like 10, 11, 12, and it's etched in stone. It's etched in your memory. You can't seem to forget it. So you grow up and you exercise your free will by creating a fucking website that shows that generally just shows people being hurt, people being killed, people like being tortured. Like, my whole thing is just like, how are people allowed to just create websites that could broadcast these things? You know what I'm saying? That, like, there's no regulations. Everybody shouldn't be able to buy a website or create a website. Like, there's so many, I can see so many reasons wrong. Not even just this one, but there's so many reasons why the average normal person should not have access to just create a website, to create a URL, to have something or have a place that people can go to, that we can all get together and watch sick weirdo shit like this. This is weird.
In his view, reality exists whether people choose to look at it or not. Because of this belief, the website focused on sharing real events the way they happened, without editing or filtering the content. Merrick did not seem like the kind of person most people would expect to run a website like that. He spent a lot of his time traveling and writing about his experiences on his blog called Traveling Mark. He said he left his regular job so he could focus on travel and try to retire early. On the blog, he wrote about different countries and about building a life where he would not need a traditional job. He also shared stories about times when he was robbed or threatened while traveling. He explained that he included those stories to remind people that travel comes with real risks and should be taken seriously. In his personal life, he read self-help books and novels. He used an old Nokia flip phone and sometimes did not even keep a SIM card in it. He said he preferred to live in the present and did not like making long-term plans. At the same time, he had spent more than 10 years viewing extreme violence almost every day, and it clearly affected him. Over time, he became very used to it. He once described humans as fleshy viruses. He said he hated animal cruelty and refused to post it on his site. However,
But I hate animal cruelty. I hate seeing bad things happen to animals, but humans, fuck them. If you want to see them get chopped, decapitated, shot, tortured, beaten, broken, whatever you want to see happen to humans, post it on my site. Just post it on my site for free. I'm not even gonna charge you to post that shit on my site. But it better not be no animals. I don't want to see nothing happening to dogs, no cats, no cows, no nothing. Like, come on, bro. And I literally told y'all at the beginning, like, these are early signs of a traumatized man, a traumatized being. And his whole thing is, what he wants to do is he wants to publicize his trauma and get other people to add on to it, and then he wanted to disguise it as, well, I'm just trying to show y'all the real. No, if you're trying to show us the real, then your website would be balanced. It wouldn't just be all just gore. It wouldn't just be the nastiest of the nasty. No, it would be balanced to be real, because the real life is not just gore. You don't just go outside right now and see a dead body on the street. That's just something you don't do. So this whole, I just want to show society the real, the nasty, the ugly. Like, come on, bro. This is weird. This is weird, like weirdo things. Like, these are the people that the FBI should be clocking as soon as they hit that Google search engine and they searching weird shit. You know what I'm saying? These are the people that the FBI should be adding to their list every day.
he did post real videos that showed violence against people. He explained that his goal was not to shock anyone. In his view, he was simply showing reality as it is, even when that reality is harsh. After some time, the website became a place where videos often appeared after being removed from other platforms. Most regular websites did not allow this type of content, so people would upload it there instead. The videos showed real events from different parts of the world, including crimes, accidents, war footage, and other disturbing situations. Before entering the site, visitors always saw a warning page. This page became well known because it showed a disturbing header image of an Asian woman who had been impaled and roasted on a spit. At the same time, the page also showed a small picture of a puppy that visitors could click if they decided they did not want to continue onto the website. Even though BestGore already had a strong and controversial reputation, many people continued to visit it on a regular basis. Most users did not just watch a video and leave right away. Many stayed to read or take part in discussions in the comment sections, which were often filled with racist and toxic remarks. People talked about the videos they saw,
Nobody know. It depends on the person. Do you want to be real, or do you not? Me personally, think it was real. Why? Because it's what can happen to any of us, our kids. Let us know to keep our eyes open at all times, so we can keep them closed and pretend that this does not happen in quote unquote real world. I don't know about y'all, but this ain't my real world. Thank God that I was born in America, in the United States. I don't know what happens behind the closed doors. That's never what I intend to learn or intend to know. But people like this that like they things like this, they expose the true nature of humans on a very weird level. Now, I'm not naive to think that there's a little ounce of, for lack of better terms, evil in all of us. Now, to the extent that which you choose to exercise that evil, that's up to you. You know what I'm saying? Some people are so far gone that they are here just doing horrendous things on a day-to-day basis. Like this, they're just nasty individuals. And some people, they have these moments of anger. Like that evil can translate to you having just severely poor road rage, where you just get irritated when somebody fucking cuts you off because you couldn't make your exit. That's just what it is. So when I say evil, I'm not necessarily saying that you're your levels below Hitler and it just takes one traumatic event to get you there. No, that's not what I'm saying at all. But I'm saying, like, there's a nastiness in everybody, and I think these websites that have these forums where people can communicate and discuss watching gore, like you're having conversations with other people that are watching the same gore videos as you. I just think that's like, I believe there should be community for everybody, but like, should there be though? Like, honestly, like, what fucking community is the gore community? Like people that just watch nasty weird shit online, that watch nasty, just like why would you want to watch that? And then why would you want to talk to somebody about that other than a fucking therapist? Like, that's by all means, if I seen some stuff like this, or I'm watching stuff like this to the point where it's like I can watch multiple videos of something happening to somebody and I'm overly desensitized to it, I need to talk to somebody. At that point, I feel like I genuinely, because that's not normal. That's not natural. Seeing somebody get harmed, seeing somebody get tortured, seeing something bad happen, that's not normal. And these people in these forums, they try to normalize it. They try to just have general conversations as if this is the real world. That's not real. We weren't designed to act like that. Humans weren't designed to be that way, to be that aggressive. But society changes some people. So that's their real world. But no, that's not. We weren't designed to be killing machines, to be torturing machines. No, it's not real. It's not the real world.
Argued about whether viral clips were real or fake, and shared their opinions about events happening around the world. Mark Merrick also shared his own views on the site, and some of the articles included conspiracy theories. Along with real footage, the website also posted anime-style artwork that showed extreme violence. Over time, the site began to feel less like a simple video platform, and more like an online community where people followed cases together and tried to figure out what had really happened. Over time, BestGore became one of the most well-known shock websites on the internet. Some reports said that at its peak, the site was getting between 10 and 15 million visits each month. As the website grew, more people began to speak out against it. Merrick said that threats and legal complaints became a normal part of running the site because of the type of videos it shared. The more popular it became, the more attention it received from governments, news organizations, and groups that wanted the videos removed. Around 2009, a politician from Germany contacted him and asked him to remove a video from the site. The video showed neo-Nazis killing 2 migrant workers in Russia. He was warned that if the video stayed online, the entire website could be banned in Germany. Merrick refused to remove it. He said the site was not supporting or promoting anything, and that it was simply showing real events as they happened. After that, he said he never heard from the politician again. Even with the warning, Germany did not officially ban BestGore. Still, it was clear that governments had started paying much closer attention to violent websites like his. Despite the pressure and criticism, the website continued operating as usual. Over time,
Was this a team thing, or was just like a one man running this website? Because I refuse to believe, as a website grows in popularity and it starts to pick up traction, like they said they were getting 10 to 15 million viewers or whatever a month. Like, that's pretty big. So imagine, like, how would that work? Like, how do you approach other people and say, hey, I got this website that I need help running and monitoring and keeping up to date? Sure, what's the website? Oh, it's called BestGore. The website that shows people being decapitated, people being mutilated, people being assaulted, people being murdered, tortured, like that website? How do you find employee? Like, I guess you could put if the price tag is well enough, certain niggas just, they don't give a fuck. Just sign me up and just give me the bag and I'll work on whatever you need to work on. And it's crazy because I don't think, like, even if you're not the creator of this, but if you're somebody that supports it, if you're somebody that helps run it, I feel as though you're equally as sadistic. Equally as sadistic. You gotta be.
kinds of videos shared on the website began to change as more real events around the world were being recorded. Many of the clips started coming from places like Brazil, India, and other countries, especially after smartphones made it much easier for people to film what was happening and post it online. As recording and sharing became more common, the amount of real-life footage on the site kept increasing. Then, in May 2012, one video upload changed everything. On May 25th, 2012, an 11-minute video titled "One Lunatic, One Ice Pick" was sent to the contact email listed on the BestGore website. Investigators later believed the message was likely sent by Luca Magnotta himself. Mark Merrick received the video that same day and chose to upload it to the site. When posting it...
Wait, so you can only upload videos through this guy? Like, is that how because they never specified, like, people, do they create accounts and then once you get your account is user verified, you can just upload? Does every video of something bad happening to somebody got to get sent through this one guy and then he uploads it to the platform? This whole thing is fucking sick. Like, this is bad. This is really bad.
He included a written note warning viewers that the footage was extremely disturbing. The video showed the killing and dismemberment of John Lin, a Chinese international student, inside an apartment in Montreal. It contained real acts of violence, sexual activity involving the body, and severe physical harm. Even people who were used to watching shock content online said the video was far more extreme than what was normally seen or shared at that time. Merrick later said that at first, he was not sure if the video was real. At that time, many videos online were made to look real, even though they were staged, so it was often hard for people to tell the difference between real footage and fake shock videos. Because he was unsure about what he was watching, he decided to post the video on BestGore so viewers could watch it themselves and discuss whether it was real or staged. The video remained on the website for about 6 days and was viewed thousands of times. In the beginning, some people believed it was just another fake video being shared online. However, as more users watched it closely, many started to realize that it was real. People began to compare small details and study different parts of the video to figure out who could be responsible. Even before police officially named a suspect, some users had already mentioned Luca Magnotta and tried to report their concerns to the authorities. At that time, though, tips from internet forums were not taken very seriously. At the same time, the situation in Canada was becoming more serious. Packages containing parts of Jun Lin's body were sent to political offices and schools, and police later found his torso outside the apartment building linked to the crime. By that point, the suspect had already left the country, which led to an international search. The manhunt eventually ended when Luca Magnotta was arrested in Berlin. On May 31st, 2012, shortly after police publicly identified Magnotta as the suspect, Merrick removed the video from BestGore. During later court proceedings, he confirmed that he was the only person running the website, and that the decision to publish the video was his alone. He accepted full responsibility for posting the footage and acknowledged that the material was considered obscene. As media coverage of the case spread around the world, public attention gradually shifted from the crime itself to BestGore, and the role the website played in allowing the video to be widely viewed. After the video was posted, police quietly began investigating Mark Merrick for uploading it. Several months later, in February 2013, Edmonton police interviewed him. The following day, he traveled to Hong Kong. Authorities said they did not believe he was trying to escape, but border agencies were still notified while the investigation continued. While he was overseas, Merrick continued operating the website remotely. When he returned to Canada on July 10th, 2013, through Vancouver International Airport, officials seized his computer equipment. 6 days later, on July 16th, he was arrested. He was charged under a rarely used Canadian law related to corrupting morals. Police stated that once investigators confirmed the video showed a real murder, keeping it available online became illegal. His bail conditions completely cut him off from the internet. For more than 2 years, he was not allowed to use computers, phones, or any online devices, while anonymous moderators continued to run BestGore without his involvement. He was later arrested again over a reported issue related to updating his home address, but that allegation was eventually dropped. In July 2015, Merrick filed a lawsuit against police and justice officials, saying the rearrest harmed his reputation, although these claims were never proven in court. On January 25, 2016, the day his trial was scheduled to begin, he pleaded guilty. He avoided prison and instead received 3 months of house arrest, along with community service. After leaving the courthouse,
Ain't guilty of Canadian thought crimes, just guilty of being a fucking weirdo. Guilty of literally publishing just like other people's demise. Like that's what you're guilty of, and it's just like it's certain people that roam this earth and walk this planet who think that they're just because you're not physically doing it and you're the action itself is not caused by you, duh, dummy, but it's just like why are you platforming this? That's like it bothers me that a lot of humans don't have the same standards of morality. Like it varies from person to person. One person may think this crime is not bad, and one person may think, oh, that's one of the worst crimes to ever be done to another person. And then you got some people that just like to play in between the middle. Like it's obviously it's a gray area, but at the same time, like I know within myself, if I was running something like a BestGore, that I wouldn't even be able to start nothing like that in the first place. I don't have the heart for it. I don't have the stomach for it. I couldn't imagine seeing videos like that for days and months and hours on end. Every piece of material that has to be posted on a platform literally has to come through me. I have to watch it. I have to monitor it. I couldn't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like there's something in me, like the human part of me is just like I can't see another human going through that. Because you start to imagine, maybe other people don't imagine themselves in that perspective. Their loved ones in that perspective. kids, wives, moms, like anybody. Like imagine one of your family members being did the worst way on camera, and then they send it to you because you gotta post it because that's what your website, like that's literally the context of your website. It's like that's weird as shit to me. It's weird as shit. Like it shows that you don't have remorse for no other humans. You don't, because I guarantee if that was a video of anybody in his family, he would not post that. And if he did, that would really, really show how sadistic and how fucked up you are mentally as a person. It really would.
He appeared in public with duct tape placed over his mouth as a protest against censorship. BestGore continued to run even after the court case ended, but the pressure around the site never really went away. Over time, new rules on online content, financial problems, and stricter moderation across the internet made it harder for the site to keep going. It became more difficult to manage and support in the long term. The website had already started slowing down a few years earlier. In 2019, Merrick wrote that he wanted to step away from running it, although moderators and users were still uploading videos after that. The site was not as active as it once was, but it had not fully stopped. On November 15th, 2020, after more than 12 years online, BestGore officially shut down. The closure had been announced several times before, so regular users were not surprised when it finally happened. Later, Merrick explained that no one forced him to close the site. He said he made the decision on his own because he did not want to stay connected to a shock website for the rest of his life and wanted to focus more on his personal life instead.
Well, I think it might be a little too late for that because niggas know your name, and anybody wants to Google your name. Anytime they Google it, it's gonna pop up owner or former owner of BestGore. Former weirdo that fucking platformed murders. Like that's you. Your shit is etched in stone. If you genuinely would have never wanted to be connected to that or stay connected to it, you wouldn't have did that in the first place. You wouldn't have protested it. You know what I'm saying? Like you doing some type of fucking vigilante justice just for having an opinion or a thought. Like, no, nigga, you're weird. And that's on your body forever.
If you visit the BestGore website now, there are no videos left. The site only shows a goodbye page with a short FAQ that explains why everything ended. On that page, the owner also said that some people had asked for permission to use old BestGore videos to train AI systems that detect violent content online. He refused those requests because he believed people should be able to see information freely without it being filtered or controlled. Most of the internet archives of the site are now gone. The Wayback Machine pages for BestGore no longer exist. A few mirror sites are still online, but they only show small parts of what used to be there and nothing close to the full website. Some longtime users tried to create their own replacement sites to continue what BestGore had started, but none of them became as large or as widely known as the original. After leaving BestGore, he started something very different called No Phone Man, which includes a website and a YouTube channel. All of the violent content was removed. The new project focuses on stepping away from the internet and spending more time living offline. Merrick has said that he now lives in the woods, spends time in nature, finds his own food, and tries not to rely on technology. Today, BestGore mostly remains as a memory from an earlier time on the internet.
A fucking memory that needs to be forgotten. Like I said, I don't want to classify all white people, but there's a lot of like weird. That's like a weird race to be attached to. I don't know. It's your boy RushMoreRick. If you was as fucking freaked out as I am right now, I need to go like touch a Bible or something. Like, comment, and subscribe. I will see y'all in the next video. We out of here. Deuces.